Hey everyone, this is Gabrielle Dixon from TeachingSpecialThinkers.com, and this is a quick product preview of my Easy Art Adapted Art Activities pack for the month of March. In this pack, I've included 9 activities based around St. Patrick's Day. There will be a Spring Adapted Art Activities pack coming out before mid-March so that you can use those activities to jumpstart your spring lessons after you do these ones. So to set up, this is pretty easy. There are 2 different versions of directions. So here are the teacher directions, and they're basically the prep plans for each activity. So you could give this to an instructional assistant, a parent volunteer, and they would know to make this many times the number of students you have in your class to prep the activity. The way I prep them is I try to prep them at least a month ahead of time, and you can go to my blog and view how I set up my art center because I set up bins for Monday through Friday. This way everything's prepped and it's not a mad dash try to finish cutting things to get them ready in the morning for the students. So I either keep all the materials for one activity in a Ziploc bag like this with an example for the students to set out for the students, or I keep them in a manila folder depending on how many I prep at a time and whether I have folders or plastic bags. So there are 9 activities, and there's teacher directions and then the student directions. So what I would do is I print out the student directions, I laminate them, and I stick them on a ring so that when I'm doing the activity, or whoever's doing the activity with a student, you can just keep switching, go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 until the student's finished with the activity. The goal is for the student to complete it as independently as possible, and that is why they are pretty easy activities. If you want your students to do the cutting, you could do the tracing and they do the cutting. But for my students that are still working on those, refined cutting skills, I like to do the cutting so that way they are just following simple picture directions and completing an art activity without tears. So I'll go through the activities. Some of the activities have extra directions. They have a little rainbow flare option. So if you wanted to add the rainbow flare, you can, and the numbers just go with the flow of the other directions. But some people just want to keep it simple and do, the basic pot of gold. So you don't have to do the rainbow flare, but I super love it. And it's great for color recognition when you show the student, say, picture direction number 11, and you say, oh, you need orange next, and you show them an orange strip and a yellow strip, and you can say which one's orange or give me orange. So it's a great way to get some colors in there. I'll keep going. So we have some tearing in this activity. It's great for fine motor skills. Shamrock Man, got some folding in there. The rainbow, this is one of my favorites. They're just so cute. Leprechaun hat, and this is another one. You can add that flare if you want, little rainbow flare. The mosaic shamrock, this is where you're doing some cutting, or if you want the students to do tearing, you can do that as well, and you can use tissue paper or construction paper, up to you. Rainbow wind catcher, this is a really cute one too for some classroom decoration. I used ribbon to stream at the bottom of my wind catcher, but you could use tissue paper, streamers, whatever you have on hand. I just happen to have ribbon. And then we have our little leprechaun man. And there's some tearing involved in this one as well. You could do cutting if you wanted. Okay, well, thank you for viewing this product. Once again, I'm Gabrielle from TeachingSpecialThinkers.com, and you can email me at teachingspecialthinkers@gmail.com if you have any questions. Thank you.